Join comedians Jermaine Fowler and Joshua Binowitz as they get ready for their Comedy Central on-campus tour.
All right. He was always singing around the house, my father, because he was in church a lot. He was in the gospel choir. But he wouldn't sing songs that be on the radio. He'd sing songs he made up on the spot. You know what I mean? Like, just vacuum the floor. It's a stupid song. And then he would sing when he was mad, too. Like, get back home from work. He'd be like, Jermaine, the house is dirty, Jermaine. What I tell you about when I was at work? You clean the house. Jermaine, I'm going to slap you in the face. And then he mixed the argument up with the singing, and it sounded like a musical for some reason. Like, get back home, he'd be like, Jermaine, the dishes on the sink, Jermaine. What I tell you about that, huh? Jermaine, please do the dishes. You'll be sleeping with the fishes. These'll be my last wishes to you. I'ma turn to John Gotti, and they won't find your body. Do your chores for your daddy. Is that cool? But I get into it too. I'm like, Dad, I do my chores a lot. It's the one time I forgot. Just please don't get me shot. Don't forget. So stop your singing and your pacing and your yelling and your raging. But for your information, I got somebody pregnant, but I'm gonna go to bed. And then he stops me and says, Jermaine, where you going? Jermaine, where you going? Don't try to change the subject because your chores ain't done yet. And sorry if I'm moody, but your mama don't give me no booty. All this jealousy and envy because my son has more sex than me. But daddy, you're the man. Not when you're making love to your hands. And then he takes me downstairs. Everybody's waking up. So look, Jermaine, I know you move on from the past, but you're growing up so fast. I know you got somebody knocked up, and next you may get locked up doing drugs and selling your body. Your life is gonna get rowdy. And the crackhead busts in. Why you always talking about me? That's my musical. Not.
Pink chambray shirt from Zara Men with an undertone of red. So we really get all the colors of love and emotion in one shirt. The power of love. The other.
You ever had a lot of stuff happen to you when you were a kid, make a lot more sense now that you're older? You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I know what was going on. It's making me, oh my God, okay, anyway. So, I just found out that I grew up poor. I just found that out. Because when you're a kid, you don't really know you're poor. You're too young to understand what it is, you know? Like, as a kid, you're like, oh, I guess going to bed hungry and cold is normal. Because you don't know anything. But looking back, being poor was kind of cool, you know? Like, oh my God, marshmallow sandwiches, okay. Oatmeal for dinner, hell yeah. And then you start getting suspicious when you go over your friends' houses, right? You go to your friend's house, like, ooh, this house is warm. This is a warm house. Yeah, Jermaine, you hungry? You got food? We were broke. We had no money. But my parents didn't want to tell us that we were broke, so they tried to like hide it from me by playing games, and they were fun. One of the games they played, I remember I was coming back home from elementary school, and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's December, and I go in the house, and it's dark, and none of the lights are working, trying to flick them on, they ain't working, and there are candles everywhere. I'm like, Ma, you in the house? Like, yeah, I'm in the living room. So I go to the living room, I'm like, Ma, what's up? The house, the lights ain't working. She's like, look, Jermaine, we're gonna play a little game this winter. I'm like, what's the game? What's the game? And she said, we're gonna play a game called Polar Bears. I'm like, Polar Bears? What's Polar Bears? Tell me. And she goes, Polar Bears is a game you play. We don't have enough money to pay electric bills this month. I'm like, okay. But 2 days in, you're like, I don't want to play Polar Bears anymore, Mama. Can you play volcanoes or something hot and warm? So it was rush hour, right? And the train was packed, right? It was like shoulder to shoulder, we're all miserable, man. We just want to go home. I'm sitting down in my seat because I earned it. I'm sitting down. And then the train doors open up, and like the prettiest lady I've ever seen that day comes on the train, and I was like, oh, she look good, I'm gonna give her my seat. So I gave her my seat. But did I give her my seat because she was pretty? Yes. Yeah, I did, because you can't look that good and not rested. You know, take a break. Rest your beauty on your booty. Gave her my seat, and I stood up. But this lady who was pregnant saw what happened. She was mad as shit. She was like, oh. Why you give me your seat? Why don't you give me your seat? I'm like, because you were already pregnant. Why don't you give some of the people who ain't pregnant had a chance to get pregnant? You being selfish, hogging all the pregnant. That's right, ma'am. I just moved to Brooklyn, right? And I was afraid to move to Brooklyn at first because the only thing I knew about it was from rap songs. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, when you get to Brooklyn, we gonna stab you in the face. I'm like, well, that don't even rhyme. so I had my luggage in my suitcase as I was leaving outside the train station. But the neighborhood I was in had no street lights anywhere, and it was dark, and I was afraid I was gonna get killed or something like that, because I couldn't see the color of my skin. You know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, whoo! And I'm walking, and as a black dude, you're not supposed to hope for areas to be gentrified against the rules. You can't do that. But the whole time I'm walking, I'm like, oh God, I hope there's a white guy jogging towards me, please. Please. And I got what I wished for. A white guy was jogging towards me. It's like, yeah, good, this must be a suburb or something. I ain't getting robbed, perfect, good. Turns out he wasn't jogging. As soon as he got to me, he was like, run, don't go that way! Run! I was like, ah! It's a trap.